On the opening of the sword and hammer, from the double hammers, which we already mentioned, the different types of strikes we could do, and so forth. But when we come up, you notice it's a circle coming up. You notice it's a circle. So we're making that circle. And those circles there could be different strikes if you reverse it. From coming in here, you could block and then come in with a strike, vertical strike, horizontal strikes, and so forth. But I wanted to get into from here, which is your extended blocks. From in this position here to where this hand is coming up. This hand is coming out. This hand is coming in with a strike. This hand is coming down with a strike. This hand is striking and striking again on an extended. Because you see when we hit here, we're extended from inside here. Because it's out of the triangle. When you're coming down here, you can see here's the half, here's the straight line coming across, and the point coming forward is when we're coming up, where we're blocking, kicking, and then striking. That's one of the basics of what you're doing from the form and what that signifies. Also from in here, it's the strike coming across the face. So if you're hitting them here, back of the head, you're striking them here on the front of the face. And there's other hands that are involved with that also. So when we're here, after we've done our extended blocks, the hands come back. When the hands come back, you have that extended X. You have an extended X. You have an extended X. You have an extended rising X, which we did out of the bear, which I showed that motion there. So when you're here and you're coming up with it. And that could be like, you know, you're talking to someone and you look and then you come up with that motion there, that X. You might be talking over here and suddenly you see a guy coming in with the kick. Well, you're coming down with that X and then you come in with your different points of firing or kicking, or whatever technique you go into, which we'll get into later. So you have those three levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're using that inward block as a striking. And once again, that block could be from in here, because maybe it's coming out on an angle from in here, then you can follow up with a straight punch. That block from in here could be on, an outward block could be on this angle here, because you see him coming in here, and then from in here there could be circling motions, circling out, circling in, and so forth behind each block. Now within the form we're doing squares. We're doing square blocks, right? Which is an upward block, an outward block, an inward block, a downward block from your base. You don't want to get in a real wide horse because then you can't move. You know, you could be up against the wall like this, somebody pushes you, here's your square blocks. But from that square block, you have to be able to fire back at him. So there's no such thing as a real extended wide horse, unless maybe you're doing it for tournament competition or so forth and so forth. But the practicality of it is you always want to be able to use your wheels to be able to move. So once again, we have an extended, right? Extended, extended, extended. Arms come back. We have a strike, strike. We have a block. We have a block. We have a strike. We have a strike. Now from those come different type of striking and circle striking and so forth. Then when we come in and we close the gap, we come up with that upward block, that upward motion. And if you notice, it's a circle coming up. Because this can come up and come down. So it comes up, comes down, like I explained. This is an upward block coming out, coming down on the man's face. You do an outward block. Here it is. You do an inward block. Here's the back hit. You come with the downward block. Here's the strike. You come with the low downward block, where here's a strike and a strike. So the three different types of blocking and striking found within the opening of the sword and hammer, so where you're here, your legs are here, your point is here of the triangle. That's why our hands are here, and we come back down and we bow. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is just a brief understanding of the opening. Hope you guys enjoy it. Train hard, and I'll speak with you soon. Thank you.